Hey, it's Cade with AD Outdoors, and let me give you guys a quick archery tip. So I've been shooting bows of some sort for the last 4 decades. And am I an expert? No, I'm not probably an archery expert. You know, if you want to learn more technical things, there's other people to follow. I'm a bow hunter, all right? I do a little bit of target archery, but I am a bow hunter. And so all my stuff is gonna be focused on how to make you a better bow hunter. So recently I switched bow brands, and I went from an old high country that I love to a Darton bow, and shooting now a Darton Consequence, which I love. But in the process of sighting that in, one of my closest friends who's a Darton pro told me, hey, I really think you need to switch away from your trigger type release. This is my old, this is a Scott Silverhorn, which I've shot for well over a decade. And I think you need to go to a Hinge. And so this is a B3 Ranger. And so at first, I wasn't really coachable. I liked what I liked. I felt confident and comfortable with what I was doing. The problem was I could be better. And the more I thought about it, the more I kind of ruminated on what Ryan had indicated and learned more about how these worked, I was more willing to switch. You know, I've always heard these as back tension releases, and I kind of thought that meant putting pressure on my back and putting tension backwards. And it is, but you're putting back tension on the release. If you call this the front and you call this the back, as I pull this back, it's what's gonna set that trigger off. And so it allows me, as someone who struggles with target panic, to do what I'm good at. Focus on the target, get my pins on there, and then slowly put pressure back. I'm not worried about, I need to push that trigger. That's what screws me up, is I could aim all day with my finger behind my old release, but man, when I switched it over and I was gonna pull the trigger, that's where crap went bad on me, okay? This takes that away. I just focus and I put pressure, all right? And so I don't know when it's gonna go. Initially, that's what really bothered me too, was as a hunter, sometimes you gotta let it go. But this is a hunting release. Just a few days ago, I shot a turkey with this setup, okay? And I'm convinced now this is the way for someone with target panic, okay? I'm gonna put it on your release, or on your loop. You're gonna pull back on your index side, and then you're gonna drop your thumb, and once I start aiming, I'm just gonna slowly pull, and it's gonna go. All right, it allows me to focus, okay? I jokingly call this God's release. This allows me to do what I'm good at, focus on my task at hand, start pulling back, and when it's ready, God will choose the time, okay? So it's gonna look something like this. Money, all right? Again, if you struggle with any form of target panic, whether that be 3D archery, whether that be hunting, shooting that target buck you're after, or whatever, if you struggle with it, make the switch. Be coachable, be trainable, be better, because this can make you better. Subscribe to my channel, be a better archer. You can do it. Go get it.